Hello! How you guys doing? I don't think I've forgotten anything this time. I know I said this last time, but I always feel like I am forgetting something. Maybe it's because I don't have my NES hooked up right now. That's probably it. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Jojo, how you doing? Welcome. Oh wait, maybe it's this. I don't have my chat in the right spot. That's probably it. What the Discord? What are you doing? Why does Discord do that? Good lord. Oh, with Discord bots. I forgot to tell you not to talk about NES stuff. I just forget. Well, I mean. Anyway, not actual MIDI. It's gonna be my interpretation of MIDI is what it's gonna be. How you doing, Bridgewater? Welcome. Yeah, so I figure I need to at least like, I need to get back to working on the sound engine. I put it off a lot. I need to not put it off much longer. So I know the format I'm going to be coming from. I need to figure out the format I'm going to. I don't really need to worry about the actual music right yet because I can borrow this for now. But Slayergoth, how you doing? A bit worse for wear today, unfortunately. Oh, that's not the best. It's just stupid accent. Oh no. Well, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, Slayergoth. Thank you for asking. Yeah. So yeah, I've got to figure out like I don't know what I want to do for this. Better days. Yeah, I've had better days too, but I mean, I've also had worse days. I've had much worse days. So I mean, somewhere in the middle. I'm somewhere in the middle, I guess. Yeah. Nice, Jojo. Vital, how you doing? Welcome. Love all working projects I genuinely like working on. Then I can. Yeah. There's some stuff at work that I've got to deal with that isn't the most fun. A lot of it involves ISS, and I hate ISS at this point. IIS. Yeah, Microsoft's web server thing. I was indifferent before I started working on it. I hate it now. Anyway, so I have a general idea of what I want to do for this quote-unquote MIDI format that I want to put together. I don't think I'll be writing a parser for this tonight, because I'm going to, ideally anyway, manually write out the sequence first. So it's just to, make sure I understand what I'm writing, number one, and yeah, so I can change it easier and whatnot. I don't think I can easily sideload ISS machines. Already running Apache. Yeah, my what's it? Poison of choice, as it were, is Nginx. I have run Apache, and Apache is nice, but I typically, I don't know, run Nginx. No RAM for Docker. I needed to try using Docker at some point. Alright, so I thought I had some notes for this crap somewhere, didn't I? Is it in here? Yes. Yeah, the quote-unquote MIDI format. Nginx regex compared to Apache's? Yeah, I don't remember Apache's regex, honestly. Oh yeah, Windows 10 getting the Docker support. I read about that. Yeah, well, it's not. I don't think it's technically built into the OS. It's more of there's some modifications that allow it to run alongside Windows. Kinda, sorta. If I'm reading it right. No. Alright, so for tonight though, we're gonna be only concentrating on one channel. I'm not gonna bother with these channels over here. I'm just not. Because ideally the what's it? the format will be the same for all three of them. What is this? Is the sound? This is the audio channel, right? What is this? The audio channel. The noise channel, I mean. That's the noise channel, right? Where is it? Where's my camera tracker? Oh, because I unplugged that. TWSL has its fair share of issues, but it's definitely ease the pain of setting with dev environment in Windows. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I've heard good things, but I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. MIDI input device none. Apply. Right to that. Import texts. There we go. Yes, the noise. What is the... Oh, it doesn't have, what? What does that 2 mean? Because B, okay, 0. Wait a minute, what? Can I, like, inspect this? Transpose, no. Like, what does that mean? What does the 2 mean there? Warning, audio buffer unrun. Increase the audio buffer size. What? Like, wait a minute. What? 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 Buffer length. Is that what this is? Let's do 100 milliseconds. Why not? Ish. Can I just? I can't type a value in there. Of course not. Now the Discord bot is done, I need to build that new terminal. The new terminal. Oh, that's when you have to compile it yourself. The Windows 10 terminal. I think I want to work in a company that works more on internal rather than client project. Yeah. I don't really like working on client projects, honestly. Yes, I need it. Can I do all consulting, maintenance, bespoke development, etc. Yeah. I don't like working with clients. I'll be honest. I don't. I just don't. But I digress. I kind of have to. Ooh, I can route it through my audio stuff. I'm not going to right now because that's just gonna be a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about the noise. I'm just gonna worry about the pulse channel for now. Okay, it does use both of them. I'm just gonna worry about the first one for now. This part of the song. What was the noise? Yeah, so, can you hear... Is that loud? How loud is that? Is that really loud for you guys? I can't really tell. It's fine. Oh, okay, yeah, we're alright. 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 Okay, so let's go ahead and split that. And then, what do we want? We like audio data, right? Or music data. There's one right there. I've already got the music data. Oh, right! I started with these, didn't I? And I remember actually getting frustrated with the highlighting not working right. So it's good to know that the highlighting is kind of working. That's cool. That's cool. Sakanaka, how you doing? Welcome. Didn't hear the family tracker at all. You didn't hear the family tracker at all? Oh. Pause the music real quick, because I can hear it. Okay, it's not actually going through. Yeah, it's not going over to OBS. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix this now. Hang on. Sound driver 3. Apply on that. 3 is gonna go to that one and down a little bit like that. Oh, a little more. 21. Okay. About there? About there, maybe. Yeah. Now you can hear it. Oh, it muted. That's why it sounded weird, because I muted one of the channels. There we go. Okay. So this is the channel I want. Yes, this is the channel we're gonna be working on today. Just this one right here. Yeah. It's a simple one. It's hopefully we can get it working. Hopefully we can get some stuff working. But I want to fix that right there real quick though. So give me a second. SPF Vim files, not auto load. Syntax. I forget what it was called. Preprox. Okay. Label number no. It's like math or something. There it is. It's there. Wait. Constant math. Oh, they're not. Words, numbers, immediate. Set sin equals yay 6.5. There we go. See, now they're orange. That's cool. I like that. That's better. That's better. All right. I think I might open that up in another window later if I keep hitting weird things. All right. So sequence A is going to be the first column of pattern 2. So from there all the way down to that. Well, that didn't work like I thought it would. These guys. Yeah. All right. So MIDI set instrument 1. Whoop. What's the instrument? Instrument is lead. Lead? Really? Yeah, okay. It's a lead. Start note, or that's not gonna be start note, that's gonna be play note, really, isn't it? Is this defined somewhere? Like, is that defined anywhere? Where would that be defined? Engine? Here. Play note. That's what that's going to be. Like that. I'm not going to worry too much about see if it's B right now, but... Alright. Edit... Engine... Whoops. I changed a bunch of things to play. What do you mean buff type is set? There it goes. Alright. I don't think this is the right spot either. It is not. I'll mess around. We're trying to figure out some MC5 stuff earlier today. Well, I was supposed to be doing my actual work, but oops. Box. Music engine. Make. Start note undefined. Data ASM. ASM. The buff type again. Not end undefined. What? Not end, not mute. What? Where does... Oh, good, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Alright. Totally fitting. Oh, hey, Slash, how you doing? Did I say ID? I don't think I did. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, is there a language called R? Yes, there is a language called R. Yes. Doesn't that mean it's assembly created by Ark if you call ASMR? I mean, I suppose? Kind of deceptive though, I think, huh? That's a universal assembly code laughing manically. It is now. An R compiler written in assembly? Or an assembly compiler written in R. I'm editing a holding page for a designer client. They're complaining about 1 pixel. Oh no! Oh no! 1 pixel. Oh. Alright, so where is this stuff? Jump to code end. Is that... That's a thing, okay. PVC not end. Oh, I started writing the, this is the decode stuff. Before I even really finished any of this. So I did start some of this, but I didn't finish any of it. Alright, fine. That's another one up. Oh. That's the one I wanted to... Alright, so we're gonna come back to the engine in a little bit. Instead I want to... Yeah, transpose that, essentially. It matters. Well, I mean... When you've got thousands and thousands of pixels on a screen, it matters less than when you've got only a few hundred to work with. Well, I mean, I had more than a few hundred, but you get the idea. I see no difference. Someone worked for CTO going before I got there. Complained about the look of something you wanted it half a pixel over, so they changed it and the pixel got 7.5. Half a pixel. God, sub-pixel garbage. Okay, sure, fine. Alright, this is gonna be D3. We wait for 1. Oops. What? We're gonna have this line up with the output over there. Like that. Then another D. That's a sharp, actually. DS3. 76.8 thousand pixels for the NES? Maybe? I don't know. Why is the CTO making... Yeah, why is the CTO making user interface designs? Having a bad night tonight? Oh no! Don't want to go into details about it, just to say it's good the senior's getting such a lot. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. But welcome. You're welcome here. Let me get that. What are you sending me? What is this, Sam? Didn't know anything about tech. Yeah, he shouldn't be making any decisions. Yeah, he shouldn't be making any decisions about that crap. You know? I am not a CTO. I'd be getting paid a lot more if I was a CTO. If I were a CTO. You know, D is sharp. These don't go there, actually. These guys. Those guys don't go there. Wait, and then D sharp 4. Then C sharp 4. C sharp 4. This company has so many family connections. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, so there's a few like that, where I am, which is difficult to work with. Yeah, yeah. C4, okay. C sharp 4, D sharp 4, and then 3, 34, 34, and then I'll wait for 1. Company is family run, but the owner's kids waste the company's money. Oh no! Oh, that's always hard to watch, you know. 4. No, wait. I gotta get rid of these. I don't need those anymore. Am I this far down? Yes. Oh, it's just repeating that, isn't it? Mostly. I may have some, like, repeat this X times eventually, but I don't... But not right yet. Not right yet. I need to get the base stuff working first. Alright, and then... One of these, but it's different. These guys. But it's gonna be 4. God, you know... Okay. So this one is... row 1-5. Row 0. This one is row 4. This is just so I can keep track of these. Oops. Wait. No. That one's row 4. And then row 9. This is my shampoo company. The daughter wasted a fortune trying to build a new site for the company in Magneto? Magneto, isn't that like a X-Men villain? Row 0C. 0C. PHP. PHP. Jojo, what are you going on about PHP? Yeah, the waste of potential there, like, it's hard to watch sometimes. It really is. Yeah, like, I had a previous job where it was the COBOL job where everything was, like, managed so horribly, but, like, the market was ripe for business, right? Like, you could make such a fortune if you managed it right, and he couldn't manage it right. It was so hard to watch. It's one of the reasons I'm not in that job anymore. Row 11. 15, no, I want row 14. And this one's going to be row 19. Alright, so now we get some different notes to play. Play note, still sharp though, F sharp. F sharp 4, okay, I didn't do that. F sharp 4, then D sharp 4, and then G sharp 4. Row 1D. WordPress and codes. Business got better once you get rid of the expensive. No. So I wasn't the bad programmer there. No, not at all. I left because of the stress and the incompetence of my boss and my coworker. There are no star programmers in boot camp. Yeah, my boss was thoroughly incompetent, and my coworker was a complete ass. Pardon my French. The F, G, D again. F. There. Not again. They're switching it up a little bit. D3. To give an example. Yeah. Was that an example, or are you gonna do one? Where am I? 1D and 21. Oh, 21. This is gonna take a while. I probably should, like, automate this. Yeah. D3 and then D4. So this is gonna be 3. Like that. I'm gonna wait over there, but that's gonna be a row 24. Back to the DCDD. Back to this. But the last one is going to be 3. Career conversion. How you doing, K6L2? Welcome. How you doing? Weeby Jr. has been with us since August of last year. She used to be a teacher in another country. Did a career conversion boot camp. Oh, she's doesn't know how to write basic loops. Oh, so I've never been to one of those boot camp things. So I don't know like exactly how they present things and how they teach. But I don't know. I haven't really heard all that great come out of them. You know. And it also like depends on how determined that person is. You know. Juniors are in our agency who never. A lot of juniors in our agency never progress level. Progress past level. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Inherent lack of the troubleshooting is important. Important. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, what's that? No. I don't hear that alert very often, but thank you, Jojo. Thank you for that. Row 24, 29. Oh, yeah, 29. And then it's going to be 2 of them. This is down there. D3 and 4. 3. Auto hosted start. Got me in one follower. Yay! I don't know. all the structured programming in the world won't help you there. It takes actual talent. Yeah. Row 2C. I know you can't really see what I'm typing from, but transposing from, but whatever. Just gotta trust me, it's there. For instance, when the stack trace gives you a specific error line, you ask the senior developer what went wrong without even reading. That hurts. That hurts so much. So much. Like, and so there's a developer that will do that sometimes at where I am. So she works on like a bunch of front-end code for a product, but it shares a bunch of back-end code with the rest of everything. If something breaks in the back-end code, she won't touch it at all. She will just, here's the error, I don't know what happened, fix it, right? Just not even bothering to try and like dig into what was actually going wrong, or if she's, you know, calling something wrong, God forbid. It drives me up the wall. That's a Coker your old place? But yeah, those aren't fun days. Those are not fun days when you're just beating your head against the desk. Like, why didn't you just look at the damn file? Look at the error messages printed on screen. It tells you exactly what happened. Yeah. So there's gaps in mine as well. But like, you know, Google, here I come. I figure out how to fill those gaps. You know. Yeah. You know how to go about tackling a problem, which is really important in IT. Anything really IT, it'd be programming or like tech support, or tech support especially, I would think. I do use DuckDuckGo. Sometimes it doesn't have exactly what I want. It doesn't find it very nicely, so I do divert to Google every once in a while. It's not very often, and usually, like, when I divert, like, it won't get me what I want anyway. It's like, oh, that was useless, but every once in a while, it'll get to me what I want. 3 and 4, right? 3 and 4. And all the 4s with the D and G. What was that one? Nowhere. Alright, I'm gonna grab that one. Paste it there. Wait. 31. Row 34. Control A, then yeah, exclamation point G, Control V. Yeah. We use variant control to develop levels. That's a word. I don't know what those words mean. I'm assuming they're dev environments or something like that, or languages or something to that effect. Vagrant. I've heard the name. I've heard the name. I just don't. I've never used it myself. What was this? G? DC, DG, DC, DG, but they're all 4. That's a 6. Like Docker, okay. Alright. I know what Docker is. I still have to actually, you know, try and use it, but I know what it is. I know what it's for and all that. Alright. Row 39. FGF. FG. Oops. F. And then one more. At row 3D. D, then F. Okay. And those are all sharps. All sharps. Okay, so we have a sequence coded. Now we need to figure out, excuse me, how to play it. Okay. Thank you for that, follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Burn it all. I said Vidal and for her to use, she had to do all she had to do was SSH and endure HTML changes. She would rather spend like 6+ hours trying to get bigger. Oh, she didn't do anything for 6 hours. Oh no! Oh no! All right, so what did I leave off at? What was I doing before here? Decode sequence command. So I load the next command in sequence and execute it. Okay, so that'd be like loading up the set instrument or the play note or the weight and all that yada yada yada. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't think I have beats set up. Like a beat count. I've only got yeah. Loop next way past the end, yeah, macro pointer. Okay, the macro stuff loaded up, but I don't have any, I have the tick set up, not the beats themselves, for like the next note, to read the next note. So I need to set that up. Yeah, I need to start that with, don't want that in 0 page, probably. Let's in sound BSS. Notes, volumes, and stuff, and oh, what? Oh. Yes, it's gonna be in 0 page, I think. Alright, so, the way I think I'm gonna do that is, 1 beat is gonna equal X amount of ticks. Which would be X amount of frames, really. Spend a day trying to get a PA reader to work just to find out it won't work. The struggle with their documentation. Yeah. Which is auto-generated docs using method names. Oh, those can be alright, but in my experience, they never are. Getting bounding boxes from PDF fields. Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. That doesn't sound like fun at all. Okay. What is up with this? What? Why is that broken? Alright, you know, hang on, let me... Vim files, syntax, CS65. Where's the constant stuff? Constant def, this guy here? AZ0 through 9. Right. Some label. How's this defined? Yeah, some label identifier. Okay. AZ0 to 9. What? The boss is like, I give it to you for a quick turnaround. I don't think I had 3 days to try 7. Oh, 3 days to try around 7 libraries with barely any documentation. Yeah, that's... Why aren't you done yet? Listen here. Okay, why is this... Why is that breaking on the... That should be breaking there. All but pre-proc words and numbers. Wait a minute. Huh? Is that breaking because it sees the number? Is that why? So if I do that over here, set sin equals CA65. It didn't do anything. Unless EOCS is some corporate lingo I don't understand, right? They're always coming up with a new lingo. Constant math, no, math. Constant math. Constant definition. Label, numbers, math. Why is this breaking? Sit and sync from start. Why does the number break it? The number shouldn't break the constant. Like, it doesn't break these. Are there any other... all the constants down there, okay. What gives? Emergency operating coding standards. So we get so we know that dev just failed the Apple review twice in a row. No, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that later. Buff type again, you know. Okay. I don't like this buff type crap that keeps happening. Keeps setting buff type. I need to figure out why it does that. Sound and zero page. Pulse timer. Sequence index. Pointer sequence. Sound. Beat. That's one. Thank you for that, fella. Appreciate that. So this is going to be ticks until the next beat. And that needs to happen. Needs to do things down this way somewhere. So this run frame stuff, we need to, like the button presses, those need to go away, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave them there for now, but they need to actually go away here in a minute. Run engine, okay. So I need to check for beats. Load next command if beat triggers. Yeah. Ticks per beat. Let's make this something. What is it over here? Tempo 135. I don't know what that means. Or the speed. Let's say 10 frames for now. Ticks per beat 10. So we're going to decrement sound beat and branch not equal to no beat. There. iOS, Android, web, desktop, we have it all of it. I do need to actually initialize that stuff, so let's up here in the sound init. Oh, I'll put it right up there. No. Load up. Ticks per beat. Store that into a sound beat. Okay. Oh, where's sound pointer sequence? This is the current sequence, right? There's an unresponsive video poster on the holding page I took over for a junior. She uploaded it like 1800 pixels wide. Alright, how did this work? Alright, so I need like a like an active flag, don't I? Like, hey, this channel's active, it's playing something. Yeah, I need an active flag as well, I think. Duty volume tone low. Well, I can use the volume for that, can't I? No. Volume is different than actively reading commands. Yeah. Sequence index. Sound sequence active. What's your idea? Poach some agencies clients work their projects down. How can it go wrong? Yeah, right? What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Aside from lawsuits. Alright. Microphone. Macro length, macro, duty pitch, volumes, arpeggio. Store in sound sequence active. Actually, you know what? Let's put that in BSS instead. There it goes. At X. All right. So this will turn off all of the sequences essentially. Yeah. And when I hit A, I want to enable that one. Yeah. What do I have? Yeah. What did I? What? Def. Oops. Okay, so it was mostly clean. Alright, so I can do that. For B, we're going to keep it like that, actually. Store that into sound sequence active X. Load X to be 0. Increment X. Compare X to 4. Actually equal. Like that. Oops. Like that. Okay, so this turns off all the actual sounds, as well as disabling the channel itself. That would ideally happen down here somewhere, but I'm not gonna worry about it right yet. Not quite yet. Okay. Then here, so when A is pressed, I want to load a song or load a sequence and enable the sequence, or activate the sequence. Whoops. Really? Okay, fine. I don't think I have any of those started, do I? Little pulse instrument and little pulse note. I don't have load sequence. That's what I don't have. Alright, so I do need that programmatically. Okay. Decode sequence commands. So this is figuring out the individual commands of the sequence. No. Music data. You can't really see that though, so I'm gonna move it over here. Alright, so this right here will ideally step through all this stuff. But I need a way to set, hey, you need to look at this, and then start looking at that. Yeah. So, load sequence. So yes. Sequence ID in A. ASLA. So that's ID to word, or word offset, like that. And then we need to load up some temp address stuff. What do I have for sound 0 page? temporary address things. Temp address there. Oof. Oof what? Okay, I don't think I'm using that anywhere in this process yet, so I can use it here. I'm just gonna load up song A at X, but I need to transfer A to X first. At X, store that in temp address, and then +1 on that. +1 on that. Oh, 18,000 pixel wide image. Yeah. All right. So now in temp address, it has this. I need to put that in the sequence. Sound pointer sequence. That's where that needs to go. Sound pointer sequence instead. +1. +1. Yeah. Or I suppose I could do... Yeah, sequence and ID in A, channel ID in Y. Right? Or let's put an X, I guess. No, I don't want to do that. Why? Alright, so loading a sequence will activate it as well, I think. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do, right? So if you load it up, you want it to be active or whatever, right? Sound BSS. Oh, you can't really see this. Sound sequence active. So now we're gonna load up just something. So one, store that into sound sequence active at Y. No. No. Transfer Y to A, ASLA. Transfer A to Y. PHA is pushed on the stack. PHA is pushed on the stack, right? Right? Probably. PHA, yep. So over here I can PLA, pull it off of this stack. Yeah. Transfer A to Y. Wait a minute. Oh, right. So the X here, that's the sequence ID. That's not a channel ID. So I can't use X and Y, or I can't use X or Y. I can't use the same register here for both of them. What if I country is simply flooded with too many shoddy developers? I mean, aren't we all? UK if you need context. I mean, I get that here too. I mean, that can apply here as well, I think. Yeah. No. I'm pretty confident that can apply here as well. Is there anything else I need to do for this? I don't think so. Let's just load... Okay, so this is just read in a sequence address, essentially, and set it to active for the pulse. Or... for the channel. Yeah, so that means I could... up here... Then Trixon, how you doing? Welcome. Video seems to value vocational education more than UK does. I'm more worried about developers who thinks they're better than others. No one has to figure it all out. Yeah, that's also something that I've hit a bunch of, is people that think they know everything, that really don't. Yeah. So that's one of the things I strive to not fall into. Yeah, I don't claim to know everything, like, at all. Yeah. I don't think I will ever claim to know everything. Yeah, because that's not a good spot to be in. Is you know, the I'm always right, period, shut up kind of thing, you know. Yeah, the people who think they know everything almost never do. Exactly. My sister cooks spoons, just leave them on the counter to get it. Why? Why just cooks food and just leaves it there? Doesn't eat it? Small minds discuss people, average minds discuss events, great minds discuss ideas. Huh. Do you, Judd? Yeah, okay, uh-huh. Why she does that. Alright, so what did I just set this up as? Sequence in A, channel in Y. Okay. So sequence is going to be, well, 0. 0, sequence 0. Y 0, which is going to be the pulse channel. Okay. And that'll happen on the next beat. No matter when that's activated, it will always start reading things on the next beat. Woody Weasel, how you doing? Welcome. How's your day going? I forget what I said. You see what the celebrity obsession. Yeah. Society seems to be more focused on what's happening in the world of celebrities than the real world. Yeah, and that's, I don't know, unfortunate, really. You know, it's the whole, like, gossip thing, and I don't actually care too much, honestly. Smooth day, nothing to worry about. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Alright, so in theory, that should load that. Okay. So if there's a beat, I need to... I probably should have kept that split. I need to... not load sequence, but decode sequence command. JSR decode sequence command. Channel ID is going to be an X. We're going to load up 0 and X for now. Mine was alright. Can't complain too much. There's no such thing as the real world. Alright. So I have no idea if any of this works. A lot of it's ugly, apparently. I don't remember what I was doing with all this. Oh, this isn't going to work because I commented out something. Jojo! Oh, thank you for gifting a sub to Slayer Darth. Appreciate that. Slayer Darth, welcome back for the 2nd month. Enjoy those emotes. I'm not doing assembly reverse engineering of this. If I can read, that'd be nice. Not NES Assembly, but I'm reverse engineering the network protocol to write a server emulator for a game. Nice! That does sound like fun, actually. Not bad. Not bad. I'd assume that there's no, like, encryption stuff going on there. That would make that hard. But yeah, that sounds like fun. Yeah, reverse engineering can be quite fun, actually. I will agree on that. As I say, when I have a reverse engineering project that I've procrastinated on a bit. I'm blaming, like, oh, I need a recorder, a tape recorder, but I mean there are things I can do without that. But yeah, there is, but they are using a 255 lookup table to XOR that. All right, so I mean, found out the encryption table by writing the message. Ah, in chat. Genius, genius. We're supposed to think about mom. What are you going on about, JoJo? I need 2 tape recorders, a stereo recorder and a mono recorder. I have a mono recorder. You want it? I think it works. All right. I mean, you know, I can record things onto it. Code not end. So. Not mute is there. Read the command. Bit tempx. What is in tempx? The command is in tempx. Read the command. Branch plus means it's not muted. Because plus means that the 7th bit is 0. I'm taking everything. So mute, right, and end is BVC. Is that correct? That's overflow. Overflow. Okay, and what does bit set again? Oh, there. Bit. The V flag, bit 6. Okay, so that's correct, right? Yeah. Okay. Not end. Clear. Not end. Do something else. So that's just gonna be right here, right? For sure, how you doing? For sure. Welcome. Assembler, yes. Yes. This is 6502 assembly, to be specific. What's this about Discord? What are you doing? My party? Oh, you're right. Let me do that, yeah. Let me do that. Add you to the credits list. Actually, isn't he on here? Yeah, he's on there already. Because it was the 2nd month. I'll keep that open though. Alright, do something else. Load up that, and it with the hide bits. Plan out. Decode stuff. Weight, the instrument, and the note. There's probably a better way to do that. Otherwise, assume weight. Okay, so I do have it all set out, I guess. Decode instrument, decode mute, decode end, decode start note. Yeah, I do it very differently in the credits, I think. I use the opcode as a lookup ID. Azure. Ashore? How you doing? Welcome anyway. In the thousands. What? And he doesn't making a 600 by 1080 HTML5 videos responsive on mobile. I don't know. Put the bitrate through the floor. Ah! Nitrixon, thank you for that sub. Holy crap, thank you for that. Let me go ahead and add you to the list here. Cause you're not on this already, right? Yeah, you are not. Okay. Thank you for that. Trixon. Tier 1. Did I spell that right? I hope I did. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and Control T there. Code NES runner. Make. I can type. Goodness. I can't type today. Nitrix. It was taken. Oh no! Let the bit raise hit the floor. Let the bit raise hit the floor. Let the bit raise hit the floor. It doesn't flow off the tongue as well, you know. Bit rates. Let the bit rates hit the floor versus bodies. I mean, it's the same. It's just yeah. Saying it too fast. Yes, that is an emote, by the way. That the hype thing it's a FFZ emote, but it is an emote. Yes. You know, let me open up the other emulator and put the credits about that. Give me a second. File recent runner. I don't know why it keeps opening this every single time. Because the auto open is probably checked. That's probably why. That would be why, I think. There it goes. Alright. Put that over there. I've been there. Yeah. Yeah, I have 2 laptops. Well, technically 3, but the third one is old and doesn't have a screen on it anymore, so I'm not counting that one. I have my work laptop, and I've got a piece of garbage. What's it? Like the Nova netbook. They are. I hate them both. To add my body tears. I don't like bots though. I mean, hit me up after stream. Yeah, hit me up after stream. Latest.net news. Oh, yeah, about the .NET 5? That you talking about? Kick Oracle off the market. Because Oracle owns Java, yeah? It looks interesting. Yeah, so I use .NET at work, so that would affect me, obviously. It looks neat. It looks neat. Oh, I didn't finish reading all of it, but it's got that. Nice. Nice. Unexpected end of line. End of line? End of line. 77. What? 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 Why about 77? Data. 77. Oh, there's a comma there. I don't want the comma there, that's why. That's better. What? .NET run Java? Interrupt for Java. .NET interrupt. Yeah, right. Because that'll go over well. That would go over real well, I'm sure. I'm hard to their licenses. That's where they're Discord for integration with Movie Night. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. That's what I figured it was. Alright, I'm back over here. Okay, so it doesn't actually do anything here. Decode start note. Oh, right, that's going to be the play note, actually. Decode play note. Play note. Yeah. My sister is letting her food go cold, but it seems like she's enjoying Beat Saber a lot. Yeah, I want a headset so badly. I'm not gonna lie. And no Jedi. And no Jedi. That's if anything, that'd be a BTTV emote, and I've already filled up all of my Better Twitch TV emote slots. Well, I there are, like, I can still upload a bunch, but yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, I forget the length of it, but this one, and then connect, and then my channel. Okay, come on. Anyways, there it is. Alright, let's see if this works. This should actually... It didn't! Okay, well that is supposed to be added to my channel. It ain't, but it should be. It should be, but is this... Well... Yeah. Yeah, see? Added, but it's not showing up at all. Beautiful. Alright, so play note. This one, what does this actually do? Play note. 2 bytes. Opcode the note index. Note index. Alright, so the note index is only a single byte, right? Those are only single bytes, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this guy, oh, I need... Do I clobber Y? Channel and X. So the ID is an X. Okay, so I can still use X. X isn't touched during any of this. Okay, so X still has the channel ID in it. So that means I can transfer X to A, ASLA to get the word offset. Transfer A to X. Then load up pointer to something. Sound pointer sequence. Sound pointer sequence at X. Wait, that needs to be at Y, doesn't it? At Y. Not at X, at Y. I did the set now. Alright, Slayer Darth, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. You have a good night. Whoever thought of backspace would go back and website page sucks. Yeah, it's up on BTTV. Let me bring it up real quick. Oh, I can't look at that. This one? Yeah, I think. Right here. Yeah, so it'll give you a wall of stuff that you can go through and search through. Most of them are, a lot of them are animated. Turns out the backspace moves back in history behavior in Firefox is a configuration option. Is it really? I need to go and turn that off, because I do not like that at all. At all. Right, so this is ID to word offset. Yeah. And that is going to be At this point, hang on. Wait a minute. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this at all? Load the sequence pointer into the temp address. Why? Point temp address to the current offset. I don't want to do that there, actually. This shouldn't be happening there. That should be happening at the end of everything. Discord, alright. So yeah, this is not going to happen there. Sequence. Why am I add carrying sequence index? Oh. Oh. Because I'm indexing the sequences separately. Why? Why would I do that? No, so instead, so this one keeps the pointer the same, and then has an index next to the pointer, essentially. So the pointer would only be updated when the sequence starts. I don't want to. I just want to. I'll increment the pointer, so I just point to the next part of the sequence. It's still there though. Like it's still like turned on in Firefox for whatever reason. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that. Not gonna do that, or that. Or that. We are going to do that. Why am I loading 0 here? Offset to Y. Channel ID and X. Yeah, so I need X to A. No. Not doing that. Alright. I load it and store it because I can't bit at a pointer. Because of course I can't. You know what? Can I use that as a... I can use that as a as lookup table stuff, can't I? So if I go to the not the bottom, but yeah, so let's grab that. Look up, decode. The Gel Mega, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Table. Oh, look up decode codes. Decoding. Okay. That isn't going to work very well, is it? Because I need... You know what? It'll work fine. Because I'm going to do that. MIDI play note is going to be 0. MIDI set instrument is going to be 1. MIDI wait is going to be 2. MIDI mute is going to be 3. Working on implementing templates in my language. Interesting and annoying to debug. Have fun with that. So the emotes have to be added to the channel, Jojo. Unless they're the global emotes. For instance, one of the global emotes is that one. That's one of the globals, so that's not added to my channel, but all the channels have that one. I don't know where you can look up the globals, but yeah. MIDI end is going to be 4. That's 6. There we go, 4. Okay. So, instead of bidding things and doing any kind of crap like that, instead we're just going to load that up. Just gonna load it up, and we're gonna use that as a lookup. So we're gonna transfer A to X, and load X. No, load A. The high byte of, or no. ASLA. Then transfer it over to X, and then loading up. Look up the decoding at X. Store that into temp address. +1 and +1. I can only have like 5, so I can't have very many. I can't have very many at all. And I can jump to. I can do that, right? That's the thing I can do, right? I keep bringing up the wrong windows. There it is. So I can do an indirect, but it is 5 cycles. I mean, whatever. It's during the frame. It's fine. It's not during the NMI or anything like that. It's not during the V blank. So I don't care about taking a little while. Wait. Do I have a wait? Word. Decode. Wait. It isn't actually gonna decode anything, it's just gonna let's go there. Because some of this require a lot to implement. I'm also working some necessary changes that could also be helpful in the future. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There it goes. Okay, so this will load up the opcode, which is just going to be an index, essentially. And then it's going to use that to jump somewhere. Yeah. I mean, I could use the RTS trick here, but I don't think I want to. I mean, it's not like, where is it? RTS. It's 6 cycles, so it doesn't save me anything. I mean, it won't. No, because I still have to push that crap to the stack, which is going to take us cycles. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, the more I think about it, like the less, or the more I think about it, the fewer use cases I can think of for justifying the RTS trick. Because I had that way back when. I had that in the in the credits stuff, but I removed it because it was too complex, and there's like I could just do something like this. Finally added what? What did it find? Publishing single. Oh, so is that like statically linked? Oh, no, it's a self-extracting executable. I mean, yeah, not quite statically linked. Yeah, tricks you into thinking it is, but it ain't. Alright, so the code waster is gonna wait. Set instrument. I still have the ID and Y. I need, why don't I do anything with... Hang on, wait a second. That ain't right. Sounds like it's Y. Because that's a point... Wait. Y is 0. And X. So I had fun with Python yesterday. Want to install it on my PM's computer, which went fine, but I ran the batch file. Ran the batch file wouldn't work. Rip. So I want to preserve the channel ID basically. So let's just make a temp variable for it. Temp ID. There it is. Use and load instrument. Yeah, I don't care. Alright. TXA, STX temp ID. And why do I move it to A? I don't care about moving to A. Yeah. Just gonna store that in X. Store that in the temp ID. So in other places, I can reload that. Code play note. Transfer X. Look up the coding. No, X is clobbered now. X is completely clobbered. Yeah, so X is useless. Load up the temp ID. No. Why 0? Do I have a load note somewhere? No. Maybe. Load sequence. Play note. Load instrument. Load pulse note. I did. Oh, do, rather. Actually, where'd it go? Load pulse note. I had to change Python M. Why do I need to run a file as a module? Probably because that file isn't set up right. Like the upload py doesn't have like isn't set up correctly to run itself. That'd be my guess. That'd be my guess. I have an example. Hang on. I think I do anyway. Yeah. Is that in your upload py? The if name is whatever, do the thing. You did that, because that should avoid you having to run it as a module. Of course, the pip and run stuff could be screwing with that as well. It's been a while since I've written any Python, really, so. Alright, so is it decode note? Decode play note. A holds that note. Notes at Y. That's a note ID. Why is note highlighted like that? Oh, because that's... Hang on. I mean, whatever, I'll just leave that. It's fine. Alright, so this loaded with the node. Why was the channel ID? Okay. Load Y. Temp ID. JSR. Load pulse note. And then, we're gonna jump to increment sequence pointer after we reload Y temp ID like that. Okay, so this is going to be something a little different. It's not the RTS. What are the address modes for increment? Absolute X. Okay, so I can't use the pointer there. I don't need to use the pointer. Increment. Sound pointer sequence at X. Load X temp ID. Oops. Branch on. Does increment? It does. Okay, so it does affect the zero flag. So when it goes over to 0, I can, if it's equal, branch not equal. Not doing things. But if it is equal, that means we rolled over. So I need to increment the other byte as well. +1 because that is a word pointer. Okay. I think Python has screws in general. Go is very convenient, yeah. That doesn't require special stuff, and Go is even easier. CTO really likes Python. I mean, I don't know. I've had to do more looking at the docs and wading through everything with C#. Yeah, you can make a simple API in seconds, but you can have major problems later on. Absolutely. Well, I mean that's true for anything really, but I don't know. I think it might be more true for Python. Yeah, I finally fixed my my servers. By the way, so my servers were not updating their SSL certs because the program to do that was written in Python and it stopped working. It started throwing SSL errors, like can't load module, whatever. The fix for that was just like, oh, just delete this directory. It'll recreate it. Just RMRF, the ops, EFF.org or whatever. It's like, oh, look, they worked. Neat. All right. That was a lot of headache for one command. The convenience side is much easier working with JSON or custom dictionary trees easier than like C# or decode set instrument. Okay, so this one is that's the note. This one here, load pulse instrument. Y holds the channel ID. X holds the new instrument ID. Okay. So that's essentially going to be the same thing as here, isn't it? Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. I don't want to VS again. I want to SP that with sound. No, music data. It's ORed. Set instrument is part of the thing. Okay. Okay, so this loads up the sequence command, and it reads it and it passes it along. I need to increment that before I read the next thing. The next byte for like the note, because the actual note value is in the next byte. Before set instrument, it's not in the next byte. Yeah. I did okay. Yeah, for the next instrument, it's in the same byte, but it's at the bottom of the byte. So then we're gonna AND that with 0F. And that is going to be the instrument. Transfer A to X. Load Y with temp ID. Channel ID. JSR to load pulse instrument. And then we're going to jump to this, which does the RTS for us. Sequence command. Oh, I don't jump to this yet, but this will be JSR too. Here. It is JSR to there. Okay. Yeah, so that should come back there. Alright. I'll be honest, I'll be surprised if this works first try. Hispanico, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. How you doing tonight? So you got different parameters depending on where you are in the tree. And I really like union types of Python, so you could be different types. I mean, I haven't really had a need for union yet, I don't think. I'm just going to go to coin dollar. I guess coin dollar. Why would you want that though? So I'm wondering why terminal wouldn't build because Git didn't pull the submodules. Yeah, you gotta tell it to pull the submodules. I have one case in all your program. What are you using, Sandy? I don't think I've nothing that I remember anyway. I don't have a use case that I remember it being useful. I mean, there was hacky stuff in COBOL where I needed it, but I mean, I hated that. I hated that with a passion. And that was because of how restrictive COBOL was, really. How crippled COBOL was. COBOL is, rather. Present tense. It still is pretty crippled. We've been covered by object type checking. Yeah. Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, something like that. Is this one just like... Is that anything to do with this? X and I. Alright. Decode mute. What is mute gonna do? Mute is just gonna silence a channel. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna silence a channel. So let's see. Pulse note. Notes. You know what? I'm gonna ignore it for now. Because I don't have it in there yet. So I'm gonna ignore it now. I do have MIDI end, however. That is going to turn off the sound sequence active for that ID. So we're gonna load X temp ID, load A 0, and store that into a sound sequence active at X, like that. Okay. Alright. Load up ticks per beat and store that into sound beat. Okay, so that's the next one. Oh, did I increment the thing at the end of those things? There it goes. Is that instrument? Yeah. Okay. Thinking VS Mode 19, it no longer tries to debug when pressing F5 in VS Mode. Oh. Yeah, because usually it would throw an error, right? Saying, hey, you're in release mode, you can't debug in this. Right? Alright, that's what happens. It broke. Sound pointer sequence is undefined. Because that's SND pointer sequence, isn't it? This one. Yeah, SND pointer sequence. What other line? I just saw one right here. And this one and that one. Try again. Temp adder undefined because that address. Hey there, I was like, I don't want to debug, I want to run! That is an emote, meow. What is it, what? Alright. Alright, so let's try that again. Okay! Let's see if that did anything. Where's my emulator? There's my emulator. Reload. I have breakpoint set. Okay. Yep. What is this? Good location. Don't care. I want a breakpoint there actually. How did I get there? Oh, it's not active. Okay, so if it's not active, I don't want to decode anything. Load a sequence active at X, but that's going to be 0. Branch equal no beat. I know I'm only doing the first channel here for now. That's fine. Gambate kudasai. How you doing? Welcome. What debugger am I using? Joe Fish, how you doing? Welcome. This debugger is actually built into my emulator, Messin. If you do exclamation point tools, you can get links to all that stuff. But yeah, this is my emulator here. Yeah, I know I'm spoiled. Okay, so now it shouldn't actually do the decode sequence command when nothing is there to decode. No sequence is loaded. So if there's no sequence loaded, don't try and read it, because you can read garbage. Okay. It didn't crash. That's good. That's good. Did you just like install the new Visual Studio? As you try to build. No. So we're gonna. Oh, actually, no, we're not. Hit that. Okay, good. We hit the breakpoint. I need to add some more watches, I think. Probably. I don't care about pulse 2. Pulse 2. Alright, JSR load sequence. Pointer sequence. I had to watch. Pointer sequence is going to be an address, though. And hit check for updates to see a new version, and a new one is downloading. Yeah, thanks, Windows 10. What is this? What is load sequence? Hang on, that doesn't look right. Load sequence. Go there. Song A. Because that's a lookup table, isn't it? Yes, song A is a lookup table. Okay. Why is it giving me that what? Code bytecode display on left. Yeah, I mean, alright. Alright. 85B, is that correct? Let's find out. $85B. Sequence A. Yes, it is. Good. Okay. PLA. Pull A? Seriously, right. Transfer A to Y. Load up A1. Why am I loading 1? Because we're storing active. That's what we're doing. Button B pressed. Was not pressed. Decrement the beat. Alright, so we're gonna break on the next beat. Bam, we broke on the next beat. Alright. So this should load up and start decoding some stuff. So the first thing it's going to decode is the set instrument. Ideally. Right? Yeah. So that is... oh, like right there. Yeah, the zeros are play note. So play note at ID 12. Where's 3? Wait. 3 is wait. And then play 2 more notes. So 1 note, and then another note, and then a wait, then a note. Right there, and then another note, and then another note, and then another one, and then a wait. Yeah, okay. That's evil. That's evil. Doing a manual check for updates sends a flag for future updates to be done automatically. That's just like... That's evil, I think. I don't like that at all. Alright. JSR, decode the command. Guess it's 1. Because it's a side instrument. Right. Wait a minute. I can't order that on there. I can't order that together. Can I? I cannot order that together. Looking for Windows. Alright, so instead, what I'm gonna do... Play node, set instrument. Okay. Where's the decode sequence command? This guy here. Temporary sequence. No, not that guy. Yes, wait. Maybe? I don't know. Yes, so this right here, I need to chop off a little bit. Like that. So now I get the ID of the thing. Yes. That should work. Okay. So essentially that chops off the lower bits. And allows me to add things onto like the weight and the set instrument. Yeah, okay. It's not important. This old version, old Windows actually came to server to go. I'm switching to the next bit. Nice. So using Go then for the game server. Alright, reloaded. I don't want to hit the beat yet. This guy. Okay. I want to hit the beat after I hit this guy. So I should load up a sequence. That code I checked, right? That code works fine, right? Yeah, that just loads the sequence up. Okay, now we're hitting the beat. I've never seen a keynote did it. What, the updating? No. Alright, decode sequence command. Okay, so we're going to be loading up 11. That sounds a little bit better because now it has the instrument ID in the lower half of that. So we're going to load that up, and then we're going to shift it a bunch. Did I shift it the wrong way? I need to shift it right, not left. LSR. LSRA. Like that. And yeah, only 3 times. Only 3 times. Okay, let's try that again. Hey! Cult of Rig! How you doing? Is that Rig? I can't... Yes, it is. Hello! Morning! Or evening for me. How you doing? Well, thank you. Thank you. Alright, now we're back at the beat. Let's see. Yeah, let's hope I can, you know, keep these numbers up, right? That'd be nice. They made these microservices in 2001 that wasn't popular with their own protocols. I'm able to modernize it with Go and make it a leaner monolith. Nice, nice, nice. That always feels nice when you're able to do something like that. Like, you know, oh, this was some massive like server project before, but now I just made it in itty bitty server and Go. Yee. You can handle so many more servers than whatever. All right, so this should be 1 at the end of it. It was 2. Is that correct, actually? No. Oh, alright. I need to shift it over 1 more. Wait. No. 2 is correct. 2 is correct because it's the word offset. So I would need to shift it the other way 1 more time anyway to get the word offset. So I don't want the index, I want the offset. So that's actually correct. I think. Look at the coding. Sequence B, no. Where's see something. Why is that? That's weird. Okay, whatever. See something. Note table, palette data, sun update masks. Look up the coding. Okay. So it's gonna be this guy here. C205. C205. Good. All right. This language can fit so many server programs in it. Well. Alright, temp address has C205 in it. Okay. Decode set instrument. Look at that. Gonna jump there. Load up Y. Load that up again. And off the upper bits, so we just have the lower bits on it. It's a 1. That's the instrument ID. I need to shift that to get the offset, I think. Don't I? No! No, because the load instrument does that for me. I think. Oh, these are +2, so let me do +0 on that. Yeah, so that guy's got something in it. And +0 on that guy. Alright. So those have values in them, so that's good, I think. Then it increments that pointer. So pointer sequence 85C. Oh, it's gonna be like way up here. Sequence A. Yes. Okay, so that's the note for the next one. Wait. Okay, so this needs to keep going until it hits a weight or a note. So decodes that instrument, JSR to that, and then jump back to decode note. Or decode that guy. Like that. Yeah. So the play note doesn't read the next one. What else doesn't? The weight doesn't read the next one either. The weight. Okay. What does? Nothing, actually. Just a load instrument. Just the load instrument is the only one that actually loads up more than one thing. Okay. You know, my browser's getting restarted. I'm just getting better at restarts on my computer. What was that update? Oh no! It's the illusion of an update, right? That's what that was. I don't want that right yet. Instead, I want to hit that. Now I can hit that. There it goes. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into the decode command. We should go to the decode instrument, right? And then, oops, I didn't. Okay, we're gonna jump out of that. Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to decode the next instrument. Oh, not next instrument. The next command. So we jump back up to the decode sequence command because we're not done yet. LSR bunch, it's still 0. Decode play note. Point the pointer, yep. Load the note, jump there, return. Okay. I mean, played something. What is this, JoJo? Don't enter your bank details anywhere there. I mean, you know, they're... Yeah, they could be a little less confusing there, I think, but what are you gonna do about it? Excuse me. So it played a single note on that. Let me pause that. It needs to be playing more than a single note. I'm not sure why it isn't. Alright, so let's go to not load sequence. Decode sequence command. It's still active. Decode wait doesn't do anything. Decode wait needs to increment the sequence, the pointer as well. It can't just RTS. Because it's all right. We're waiting. We're just gonna move the pointer to the next thing, and then we're done. That's what that needs to do. Yeah. Where is... There it is. Decode sequence command. Okay. Jump to decode instrument. Yes. Next one, and then play note. Yes. RTS. Sequence command. The wait. There's the wait. It's hitting the notes, but it ain't playing them. Should go out to the fits. I need to make a bit of all the... What is this, JoJo? I mean, you're welcome to. Okay, so it's loading the note, but it ain't playing it for whatever reason. It looks like it's not setting the pulse flags. It's not, yeah, it's not setting the correct flags, I guess. What's the mapping for those? Oh, they're at the bottom. Pulse 1 is the low bits of that. Alright. Load pulse note. Go play note. Load pulse note. Okay. So, I mean, it should still do that. Okay. Down over here. Okay, it updates the flags. And let's go up to the right buffers. Oh, does this break things? Support macro. Let's sequence. What loaded up the macros before? What did that? Because that might be it. That might be that's probably it. It's not loading the macros. Or resetting the macro rather. Note. Instrument. Load pulse note and then load instrument. So, no, it was. Where does it reset the pulse stuff? Not the pulse stuff, the macro stuff. Because I don't actually see that anywhere now. Instrument volume steps. Macro. Macros. This needs to reload the instrument macro every time, doesn't it? So when I load the note, I need to reload the instrument macro. Or reload the instrument. Because the instrument is the one that takes care of the macro. Yes. Okay. Okay, so set instrument then. We're gonna load that up. Load pulse instrument. Is that set somewhere? Still there, save for later. Set up instruments. Load pointer instrument definitions. Some macro. Some punch of volume macro. Where's that changed? Right there. Yeah, so I want to reload the instrument every time. Every time I get on the show, it's write an assembler. Writing an assembler can be a fairly simple project, or a horribly complex one, right? It's up to you to decide. Some give up with the headers. To be fair, this assembler doesn't do anything with the headers at all. That's all left up to a macro. that you know, the assembler doesn't actually have to worry about. Maybe I should wash this. It's new, but maybe I should wash it anyway. Like maybe the like the painting part of it's coming off. I don't know. Yes, this is a coaster I got from an artist actually on Twitch. Named Zero. It's Zero. Right down there. Got this at TwitchCon, but I don't know. Apparently, glasses like to stick to it, which isn't nice. Don't have to, so we can fix that. But yeah, that's actually painted, by the way. That's a painting. That's not a picture. So. Very talented artist. Probably for Risk 5. It was mildly complex, but not X64 banana nuts. Nice. Back in the day, people didn't have macro. Well, I mean, back in the day, people didn't have ROM images either. They just had, we're just gonna write this to the chip, which they didn't have to worry about headers then. So, I mean, alright, do I have the instruments like saved somewhere? I think I do. Index of the current macro. These aren't gonna work, really? Each macro on the same instrument can be different length. Wait, aren't those even used? I don't think they're even used. Instrument macro. It is used! Well, no, that's the clear look. It's not used. Okay, never mind. Let's put them all in the windowsill in direct sunlight for a while. Like a couple of hours. Yeah, the UV light would do it. See, you know, a set of chips and rotate them as you went. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, see, these guys aren't actually used anywhere. Is this guy used? Nope. How about this guy? Nope. Beautiful. Okay. Where's the data? Macros volume. Okay, so they're different macros per type. So I just want to reload the instrument then each and every time. So these are gonna go away. So essentially, the load instrument is just gonna say, "Hey, we need this instrument to be loaded up next time." On the next note, starting the next note, and then on every note, it needs to reinitialize that instrument. I have very vague memories of having access to macros in, I don't know, maybe 93 or 4? Oh. So using one chip, pull it from a device, put it on the window, grab the least recently used one from the windowsill, drop it in the program, burn it, put it in the cart, test it, refine your code, assemble and repeat. Yeah, rinse and repeat. Yeah, one of your throughput limits was simply how many chips you had. Unless you mean Digiscara? Kind of back in the day? I don't know what that is. I can't believe I was born. Now, I was actually around 93, 94. My sister was around too. My younger sister was around. Dykstra. Okay, but there's a J in there. Where does the J come in? Is it you just don't pronounce the J? Me? Or you know how old I am. Me? No, I'm not 27. I'm 31. Where's 6502? Yes. Yes. I am 6,502 years old, that is correct. Singles command. Where did I have? There it is. Load pulse instrument. Okay, so this one. Holds the instrument ID. ID. Dot. Res. 4. No, 4. That is an amazing emote. I love it. 1365 years old. Dice Guard is a Swedish. Oh, okay. Somewhere in that part of the world where their letters mean different things. IJ is a single sound in Dutch. Discara is Dutch. Okay, Dijkskara. Stra. Right. I can barely speak English. Why are you throwing other languages at me, huh? Yeah, I still can't pronounce that, Cult of Ring. I still can't pronounce that. Why is your hand hurting, Jojo? What are you doing to your hand? Dutch, I've involved with European geography and whatnot. Yeah, they're over there somewhere. They're across the lake somewhere. Alright, instrument ID. So I just need to the decode instrument then. Let's go here. Is not gonna do that. Instead, what is this? What is temp ID? No. No, instead, it's gonna just store that. Oh, I do need temp ID for the channel. It's gonna store that into instr ID like that. Yes, and then on the note, it's going to load that up and load the instrument as well. Yeah, so first it's going to do this. LDA. It's going to be an X actually, isn't it? Load instrument. Why is the channel ID? X holds the new instrument ID. So channel ID is... What did I just say it was? Why is the channel ID? And X is the instrument ID, and then we're going to jump to that. And then do the rest of the stuff. Okay. That should do it. In theory. And now all these are wrong. Holy crap! You have a good night, Colt. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wait, no. Jojo. Jojo's leaving. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good night. Maybe the signal stop. Down with the sickness. Yeah, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. What is it? Was this his own name? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm missing chat. Got it. Yeah. But I hit beta stops, and it starts over when I... Beautiful. Okay, let's change the ticks per beat. Let's... That was like 16. No, it wasn't. Let's just take off 2, because it's decimal there, not the hex notation. Take off 2 ticks per beat, 2 frames per beat, and see what that sounds like. A big change, goodness gracious. All right. You can't hear that, can you? You can't. I can hear that, but you can't. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Options. Not input. Audio. Device. 3. There we go. Okay. So you should have been able to hear that now. Right? Yeah. All right. I didn't actually. I wasn't honestly expecting to get it working tonight. I was not expecting that at all. I'm glad I did, but I wasn't expecting that. IJ, phonetically written as a weird looking E. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that. So we're gonna go ahead and commit this real quick. I already have it open over here. EE. Eh? Is that how you pronounce it? Is that a schwa? I'm getting these Unicode substitution blocks. Oh, it's a. Is that a schwa? Is that what that is right there? I don't know. Looks like a little face. if you can see that, I don't know if you can. It's a little small on my my screen. Yeah. It kind of looks like a backwards 3. Like it's stylized like a backwards 3. It's pronounced sideways butt? Yes. Sideways butt. Alright, so let me actually transfer these notes. Sound 0 page, down here. Byte. 1 byte. Like that. Half byte and half byte. Well, I mean, kinda sorta half byte. Upper is... oh no. Lower is... instrument ID. Lower is wait time. Wait beats. Like that. At an epsilon. Maybe. Resume studying Greek. I never knew Greek. I think my father knows Greek, though. Refresh that. Okay. Stage that. And... I'll stage that. I'll come back to those. Stage that. Come back to that. And... well, you know what, let's, actually, you know, let's unstage all these. and stage the syntax thing first on all of them. Stage these lines. Both the lines, please. And then stage those lines. And then, well, that entire file. What? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. And then that one. Line endings. Stage those. And then stage that. Okay. Oh, I didn't check the first one. Okay. Add, CA65, syntax header. Okay. And then this is all the other stuff. Okay. Implement, no, implement sequences. The MIDI sequences. Yeah, okay. This changes the data a bunch. Adding, or transpose, what is that? Is it a bar? A pattern. Add Apple into the music data, and finish writing the code to read it. Read the data. Yeah. Okay. All right. That was a lot sooner than I thought I would get that done. Honestly, I thought I'd be working on this like all night. But I can get to the point of, well, I can start anyway with taking this and putting it into the data format. This guy here, programmatically. But before that, I need to hit the bathroom quick, so I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. I need to mute myself there first. I'll be back. So my knee's been hurting like all day for some reason. I have no idea why. I mean, am I getting that old already? I don't want to be that old already. I don't think I'm that old already, but like, I don't know, my knee kind of hurts. It's just sore. I'm not even like, I don't know. It's not like I'm running a marathon every day. I'm just walking to and from my car every day. Alright. Sequence as well be patterning or whatever. Oh, you know what I didn't do in this one? I don't think. The duty. Which is why it sounded different. Yeah, so if I mute all the others, just have this one, this one channel go on. Let me actually start at the beginning of that. That versus sounds different. I don't mean the speed, it's the duty, I think. So if I turn off the duty... Nope. Okay, what? Huh? Really? Digital... Yeah. I think it still might be a duty thing. What am I setting it to? I have no idea what I'm even setting it to. Music... engine... Yeah, it does, a little bit. 3 a.m. here. Goodness gracious. Alright, the Gel Mega, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. You have a good night. Hope to see you again. Alright. BF. So B is the duty there, isn't it? So the first half of the byte is the duty, right? Right. This, APU. Pulse. No, the first 2 bits are the duty. Okay. The width of the pulse is controlled by the duty bits in those. See pulse for details. Pulse on duty cycle. Okay. Duty cycle sequences 0, 1. So they're set to 1. Okay. What is this? Length counter halt. Wait a minute. What is this? I don't think that's what I want. If I'm understanding correctly, a 50% duty has all of the harmonics, 25 dumps the first harmonic, and 12.5 dumps the first and third. And may very well Yeah, I figured nobody really uses it, but... No, the length, rather. But, welcome, how you doing? Sakanako? Sakanako? Am I saying that right? Frame track would just set the halt, I'll set it to halt and constant volume. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't use the length counter, I don't think. Where's... I think I do. So currently it's setting it to BF. So that's one place, thank you. BF. Yeah, so I halted. What's this say? Constant. Halt and constant. Alright. And 25% negated. Okay, so let's make that 7F. Let's see if it sounds similar. 7F. Pause that. Over here, reload that. There we go! Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So that's what was different then. Was the duty. All right. Yeah, I need to like not hard code that though. I need to actually add that in as a macro. Because that is in here somewhere. So it's gonna be the lead. Just one. There's a 9. This guy? No. This guy? Maybe. 25 and 75 pretend to sound the same unless you're doing something with synchronized waves on multiple channels. Yeah, yeah. So this one does set it to 0 after a little while, but at that point, the volume is... Oh, it does actually... Oh, the... 0, 9, 0, 1, with this guy here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so that would change the duty cycle 3 ticks before the end. Because I currently don't do anything for the duty at all. I ignore it entirely, I think. So if I go over here and then down to the engine, I only the volume bits, keeping duty, and constant volume bits. Right, so I don't ever update the duty. I don't ever read the duty. Why am I storing that type of address? I'm gonna want to break this out also into like run macro A, B, C, D, whatever. You know? Yeah. 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 But before any of that, I guess. Well, what is? So I still don't even know what this does here. Like, I know these do things. I don't know what they do though. Like order of things. Okay, but what does that actually mean to me? At some point, I should probably work out the overall analysis and what I can do with the two waveforms. Yeah. Order is a sequence to play the patterns in. So these are just like the pattern IDs. So order 1 is just pattern 000 for all the channels, right? And then like down here, or let's one sooner, I guess. So this row then would play pattern OA, OA, OB, OB, and OA, right? For those channels. If I'm thinking correctly, right? So we'll go down to OC right here. This pattern right here, that's copied from somewhere else. From here. No. Per channel sequence. Alright. I think I get what you're saying, but I don't see it represented the way I thought it would be represented. There's no way to directly see the patterns as they're numbered in Family Tracker. fun. All right. You can only see what's in the current sequence frame. Right. Right. So if I were to change one of these, would that change what I can see in the frame then? No. Slice up window into it. So I'm going to change this to 01. Come on. Okay. 01. Aha! Change it back to 09. It puts it back. Okay. Okay. I see what it's doing now, I think. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I think I'm gonna ignore that for now. The text exporter, on the other hand, gives you all that underlying pattern data in order. Yeah, so I don't think I need to worry about that for now. Because I'm reading the text pattern stuff directly. And it looks like when I change these in FamiTracker, it changes the text pattern. So I wouldn't need to worry about that at all. Right? Probably. Probably. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so I need to figure out a not terrible way of parsing this data. Not the whatever binary or assembly format FamiTracker exports. Because that's designed for its own engine. So reading in this data instead and transforming that into my format that I'm using. So that's going to be not assembly. That'll be go. That'll be go, I think. Yeah. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth. This is the sample channel, right? I'm ignoring that one entirely. That's one of the reasons I'm sticking with the song too, by the way, is because it doesn't actually use that at all. Doesn't use that channel at all. Can I not, like, select that and then no, I can't. Of course not. Yeah. So all the way through the thing, it doesn't even use the sample, the DPCM channel. Right. All right. More evaluation of my own approach to programming game systems. I can just write the conversion utilities in the same language that I use for the rest of the system. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't think I can write the conversion utility in assembly. That would take a while. I think that would take a long while. But. Alright, so let's start writing a utility to read this data in. And to start, I'm going to be ignoring a lot of things. Eventually, I would like to get the macros loaded in. I'm going to be ignoring those for now, I think. I might read them, but I won't write them out to the assembly quite yet. Building your NES data came in an Apple II virtual machine, perhaps? Well, I don't know if it'd be a VM, it'd be an emulator at that point, wouldn't it? Technically speaking. Foundless Blubber. I mean... Well, he writes mostly in 4th at this point, right? I could be wrong there. But yeah, so I'll be ignoring a lot of this stuff at first. But eventually what I do want to get in there would be the macros, the instruments, and the patterns. Yeah, end of export. All right. All right, so let's try this. Music convert.go. I love this, but I've mostly been using working for mostly in 4th recently. Package main. Import some things. Oh, you know what? I should probably add this to my title too. So I don't like, I don't know, make people mad when they come in and I'm not working on assembly right here. As we go. Update. Yeah. I actually removed that from my title earlier tonight because I didn't think I'd get this far. So I want IO and then IO and no, I don't think I want Buffy Toe. I think I want to actually read these by line. Okay, change machines around in preparation for later, right? Nice. You know, util read the entire file into a byte array. I don't really want that. I want to read it line by line. Right. So for each line of these, let me just get this on screen here. Yeah. So each piece of data is on a line. So there can be a macro, an instrument thing, an order thing, pattern, or row. But that all happens at the beginning. Like there isn't like 2 rows on a single line, for instance. Can't stop working to show. Welcome back, JoJo. I lie all the time, but I'm not actually. So I think did you miss it earlier, JoJo? I got it working. I think you can hear that. Right? So yeah, it actually works. So now I need to work on getting, converting formats and crap. So yeah, I'm working a little bit ago now, but I was not expecting to get this far at all tonight, at all. Oh, that's gonna be a pain, because I had to transform that into what's it? Constants. Checking emails. All right, be careful because Discord has policy against writing user bots. That'll get you banned. All right, let's bring this over here. So it's like a scan line. That's kind of what I want. Read full, write string, no. I mean, I guess I could read the whole thing and just split it on the line? I suppose? Would integrate in a movie night. Alright. Oh, you mean the API thing we're talking about the other night? Alright, where's... Yeah, because then the IO util is just like, read the entire file. Or, read file. Where's format in this list? Where is that coming in the how far? Yes, yeah, I'm aware. So you can pass in your password and use all the emotes you can use. Oh, so it would like log into Discord for you and then it'd bring in the emotes that way? So like writing a client for the Discord essentially. Is that what you're saying, Jojo? So there we go. That. Alright. Yeah, it does sound like a general password keylogger. I'd rather not touch passwords at all, actually. If you can do that with OAuth, that's different, but I'd rather not touch passwords at all. Yeah, I don't want any. I don't want to be handling passwords. Like this, I don't think is what I want. So let's go. Yeah, because this is this little scan from like standard IO. I don't want that. Type scanner. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna do it the I don't know, poor man's way, I guess. Util. We're also gonna hard code some crap in here as well, so it's going to be 2AO3.text. The Chinese hackers can get them. I need to put what uh-oh. What was that? Huh? Let's not break my computer. Put that over there for now. Like that, so I can read it and yeah. Read all? No, read file. Raw and error. It's gonna equal to io.read file input file name. If I can spell. And not equal nil. OS and format. Format dot print line error os dot exit 1 like that. Okay. Lines equals actually I could cast that to a string and do that, but would there be performance for that? Package errors is awesome, isn't it? To be fair, I haven't actually used package errors very much. Oh yeah, I mean there isn't very much in it. It's just new error. I think I'm gonna add it to Go 2.0. Is it a different package error than this one here? Because I mean, there isn't very much in this one. It's just like a single object, really, that has a single function. Is new. Well, that and like string, whatever. Like, okay, that's not entirely true. It's got error and string. Text string. Can you not highlight something like that? I don't know. So that's gonna be a big document. Dump that in Discord. I'll have a look at it later, if you can. Yeah, lines is going to be bytes.split. Or actually, let's do strings.split. The string, which is going to be string raw, the separator of new line. Yes, but I also want to strings replace all string old new. Old to R, and new is going to be nothing. There. So I have now a slice of lines that are all strings that are split on new line. Better error values and error handling. Okay. Return errors that wrap. Oh, okay. So you don't have to do the format rf thing and wrap your errors that way. Okay, that's neat. So to like, add context and whatnot. Oh, and getting the cause of an error. I like the sound of that. Error cause. I like that. Because that was something I struggled with a little bit is figuring out, okay, what kind of error is this? What type? Give me the type so I can switch over it, right? So like this can either be a general network error or it can be my specific custom error that I wrote. Which one is it? Yes, yeah. So I like that. I like that idea a lot. Yeah. A lot. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that, I guess. Okay, so this is lines, and let's just do a for each, or for line range. Lines, you know what, let's X out of that, and then over here, VS that, and then edit the that. Okay. So I'll be looking for tracks. No, false. If strings dot start with strings no, it has prefix. Has prefix. Line prefix string, that guy. Thank you for the follow, appreciate that. The alert will happen in a second here. And if it's that, we'll check for the other ones later, I guess. Can I switch the line? Can I switch it on a string? Trim space. There's the alert. Thank you again for that. Case. Tracks. You know what? Let's have cut set instead. Don't do that. Tracks. Found tracks equals true. Down here, if found tracks do a thing. -1. If found tracks, yes. If pattern is less than no. Strings dot has prefix. Oh, there's gonna found tracks. This is gonna be a continue. Has prefix line and pattern. We found a pattern. I need the number from that. Is this where I can use like scanf? Or scan something or other? Maybe. Specified IO reader. String scan. Okay, so I guess I can. Yeah. What's the scan this guy? Number and error equals. Well, error's already. Oh, whatever. Format dot scan scan f. The string is going to be line, and the pattern is going to be $S space. Maybe? I don't know. $% %D. It's gonna be that, and then current pattern. Otherwise, print ln found new pattern, current pattern. But I'm gonna need the pointer to that though. 19? Too many of those. Go build. Import not used and undefined. Cannot use underscore as a value. Darn it! I was hoping I could. Okay, so that doesn't exactly work like I thought it would. Because that needs to be 5D, I think, doesn't it? Probably. Yeah. Not 5.2. Still not right. Goland ID is a blessing. Use the Goland I'll be using. Getting a Vim extension now. I get the best of both worlds. I haven't tried any IDs for it. I haven't tried any IDs. What? Why is this? What does it go up to? It goes up to 9. Because they're hex. They're hexadecimal. They're hexadecimal. Oh shoot! The Bite Man! How you doing? How was your night? What were you working on? And welcome, welcome. I am trying to figure out how to parse a file. How you doing? Oh, hello. Playing Osus, click circles. Alright. Alright. I haven't played that game yet. I don't want to destroy my keyboard or mouse or any of that stuff. Well, I do have a tablet, but I also don't want to use that. It happened again. Look at that. Sticking to my coaster. Gonna chill and practice good stuff for the rest of the night. Alright, no worries. Coaster, yeah. So this is I mentioned before. This coaster is from an artist on Twitch. That I met at TwitchCon. They're married. Gododing. Yeah, is that pronounced like Godot or Godot? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, Jojo. I'm not gonna get into that. Alright, so this needs to be a string, I guess. What happens if I do X there? Like, does that work? Wow! Okay, how many patterns are there? $11 hex. What is that in... Okay, that actually works. Cool. Beautiful. This is Golang that I will be using to produce some assembly, actually. But welcome. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Leveler Nalf? Can I just call you Level? How you doing? Level 2. LV2? Level 2? Level 2. I'm bad at like normal English. It's when you like throw numbers in the mix, it don't help. Alright, so then for the rows, pattern, if strings is prefix pattern, do that. Else if strings dot has prefix row line row. I'm gonna use another scan line. Do I need that in there? I do, don't I? Probably. Yeah. Alright. This is actually gonna open here. Like that. Because I don't need a lot of that crap. Paste that like that. This is going to be row ID. Found row, well not new row, but found row. Anner, how you doing? What text editor is this? Looks like Notepad++, but it's not. It is not Notepad++. This is Vim. Or not. About. No, that's not a command. Okay, not a command then. There it is. Yes, this is Vim. Hi, Anner, how you doing? If you want to know the theme and font and all that, just do exclamation point theme, and it'll drop that in there for you. Eating a cookie. Where's mine? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I got some sound working in my in a ROM, so I'll play it again here. So I got that working. So there we go. Wow. So that let me clarify some things. I did not write that music. I did play the pulse. Yeah, I did not write the music. I wrote the engine to read the music. So this music I got from somewhere else, and some people might actually recognize this song. It's from this song here. Bob, how you doing? Welcome. Yes, the bad apple. Yeah. No, this is bad apple. It's a little loud though. Yeah. Sorry about that. There we go. We can't get emotes. Oh, he's still having trouble with that. Let me go. No, so this is the music I'm using, and I've exported the screen essentially onto this stuff over here. So we're at pattern 8. So we'll go to this pattern right here. Then it's gonna hit 9. So we're currently going to this. So I need to. I'm currently working on parsing this information and transforming it into a format that I can use. But yeah. So that's actually from a. I honestly still don't remember how I got this data into Family Tracker because I can't reproduce this. So if this file goes away, I'm screwed. But yeah, someone converted the music video into a NES ROM, and that's where I got the music from. I guess if we want to add units to MovieNet, we will have to have a bot. Yeah, without any like, if you want to do it automatically, yeah, we're gonna have to have a bot. That isn't surprising to me at all. Yeah. But the API thing for that JoJo I think would help out a lot. I think. All right. What in row? Did I compile this? I don't think I did. Build. All right. Alright, then from that, I need to figure out the row, or figure out the stuff in the row. I don't really want to use regex for this. I don't. So instead, found a row. Yes. So instead, we're gonna items equals strings dot split line. That one. String in the separator is going to be colon. What is amazing? I can import a package external attempter without ever. Yeah, I really like GoMod a lot. Okay, and then so this is split out the channels, and then this just gonna read just the first one for now. It is 1 because in 0 is going to be the row whatever ID, and I don't care for that right now. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. No npm install extra start crap. Yeah. Just go build and it does the things. Yeah. Yeah, that is nice. I do like that a lot. Alright. So now we can split it again to get the other things I want. So it's note, then pattern, or the instrument, and then some other crap, FX stuff that I'm actually ignoring entirely. I'm not going to bother with any of that. I am unable to delete an extension I create. That's a good question. I don't know. This is the first one for now. Okay, so this is going to be pulse 1 is items at 1. But that is going to be a strings dot trim space and a split as well, because I want to split that on a space like that. And from that, I only care about the first two items on that list. So this is going to be print F. It's going to do some things. It's going to print out pulse 1, 0, and pulse 1, 1. So the note instrument I tried turning it on and off. Ah! I forgot the new line. Oh yeah, if pulse 0 is not equal to 1, 2, 3. did. Okay. Undefined pulse. For silences in the tempo. True. Well, actually, I can infer that. I can infer that because I'm reading each row. Yeah. Shrek. Why are you linking me Shrek? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I haven't thought through my process for this quite yet, so I'm just throwing things at the board right now. Yeah, you link that in Discord. What are you doing linking me to Shrek on stream? What's the matter with you, huh? Evidently, Shrek is not what I'm trying to figure out music stuff. No. What? Yeah, because so for these guys here, I want to actually count these in between, and because if I go back over to over here, music data, I set the length in the weight. So that one that I'm oring onto the end of it, that's a weight for one beat. I can have up to I can wait for up to 16 beats within one command. So I'd combine, like for instance, these guys. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd combine all of these weights into a single weight. So to see it's what you run on my Android tablet. A quick search gets you to a Twitch help page, which mentions streaming to a few categories that disappeared a while ago, and links to a 4.4 page in Google's App Store. GG Twitch. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's yeah. You should have a look at the Twitch API as well to see that dumpster fire. It's just like the naming and like, oh well, this is available, but this we remove this functionality entirely, so you can't get this information except in the depreciated API versions that still are live, but we don't want you to use them because shut up. Twitch, what are you doing? What are you doing, Twitch? Come on. That's one reason, by the way, why I haven't done a lot of the emote stuff in movie night. It's because of that. Just it's the headache I didn't want to deal with. Alright, so let's do current pattern, current weight 0. Else actually, if pulse equals that, oh, something else. Yeah, current weight plus equals 1. Else, if current weight is greater than 0, current weight, and then current weight equals 0. Yeah. Oh, I need to do the end. Deprecated. Yeah. Deprecation has to do with finances. So, Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce things. You should know this by now. Deprecated, depreciated, deprecated. I don't know. Wording is hard. I mean, yeah. So this approach I know is not going to work. The whole like ifs, whatever crap. Just nested if statements. It's not going to work. I know that. Yeah. Yeah. I need to think of a better way to do this. 0-month privileges. All right. I just want this. I mean, did you though? I don't think you did. I think you're delusional there, Jojo. All right. Well, so I clearly need to plan out what in God's name I'm doing here. So I'm gonna do that off stream, I think. I'll grab my notebook and plan out what I actually want to do there, because I have a few ideas of how I want to do it. I might test out a few of them off stream and see what is a better approach for it. Yeah, because I don't really like this approach is something I've done in the past with like Perl and regex, but that kind of thing, like, you know, broke easily and was a pain in the butt to maintain. And I don't want to repeat though that same mess for this, because I want this to be at least a little bit maintainable, right? Even if I'm not gonna use it for much, I still do want it to be maintainable. If you know my imagination. Yes, when I told my parents like what I do with this, right? They're like, I'm like, yeah, so I mean, I you know, talk to a bunch of people online, and I watch movies and all that kind of stuff with people online, and they go like, are they real? Like, yes, they're real. Why wouldn't? What do you think? I'm talking to bots all day? I mean, AI isn't that advanced. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of movie night, by the way, we are there is one on Saturday. What are we watching? I don't remember what we're watching. Shoot, John Wick, and then The Room. I'm gonna be watching The Room for the second movie. Recommended pipeline is some sort of doing transformations from format A to B, with many steps that do just one small thing. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It might be something like loading in. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a transformative kind of thing, but isn't it? Yes, it is, and that's gonna be part of the fun. We're all gonna watch that on Saturday. It starts at. They've been starting at like 7 Eastern, so probably around then. Details will be in Discord, so head on over there if you haven't already. I'll remind you guys again on Saturday, but yeah, is The Room a horror movie? I mean, if anything, it's the horror movie. It's one of the ones that they try to, you know, make horror, but what did I say? I don't even know what I said. Typical conception of the Turing test is more of a test of human gullibility than anything else. That's right, though, isn't it? It's can the guy behind whatever that can't see the participants tell who the human and who the computer is? Yeah, it's a test of human gullibility. You're exactly right. Schedule conflict and oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so I know it's a little early. Well, it's not that much. It's about a half an hour or so early. But let's go see if we can find someone to go say hi to. It's on the calendar. Well, nice. Hope to see you there. But yeah, like I said, details will be in Discord for that night. So you'll have to be in Discord to join us. But yeah, so I host that with another streamer. Her name is Sleepy Mia. She streams during the day and she streams art during the day. Let's see. Who are we going to say hi to? Okay, Twitch, show me all the channels I'm following. Thank you. I don't know why it does that. We just said hi to that guy the other night, I think. Alright, who's in Science and Tech? Let's have a look. I gotta add the English filter there. Giving this another shot. What's he doing? Learning Python. Well, maybe. Maybe also doing something interesting. Writing Python. Everyone's doing Python stuff. Gaming the develop. What? Oh, what? Alright, anybody have any recommendations? Twitch keeps refreshing on me. What is going on here? Like, now all the channels are different. And, like, the ones I was looking at are gone now. Twitch, what do you smoke? Alright, so Alright, let's go say hi to this guy. Hey, let's... Is he still on? Is he still alive? Maybe. Yes. Okay. He is still alive. Yeah, so we're gonna say hi to this guy. Yeah, we've said hi to this guy before. Come with me, if you'd be so kind. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. What is it? Today's Thursday, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'll probably be doing more of this. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.